Hey, hey,
Hey, how you doing,
hey,
mate?
hey, hey.
It
How
feels
you
like
doing?
ages since we last streamed.
It was, wasn't it? Like September of last year, was
I
it?
think it was September, October, yeah, when we were actually
Oh,
kind of
bloody hell. What have you been doing
we
since then? Christmas? Happy Christmas.
Christmas, couple other bits and pieces, other events and stuff.
Happy
Yeah. It's
Valentine's. Happy Mother's Day. Happy whatever days have been there. St.
hey,
Paddy's
hold
Day.
on.
Oh,
Also, next Tuesday it's my birthday.
21.
21 again, mate.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Happy returns for then.
I tell you
And
what,
speaking
though,
of speaking of returns,
go on.
we're back. The event's back.
Look,
Oh, and we're branded.
we're
Oh,
even branded.
oh,
Oh yes,
the world's best hoodies.
damn
But
right.
yeah.
Best quality
So
ever.
so Alex, so how
Yes.
have you been, my friend? Yeah,
Mm.
what a show we've got lined up for this evening for
Yeah,
everybody in
yeah,
the chat.
we got loads to go through today, including, yeah, like you said, the floor plan, a
Mhm.
full trader list, I believe we're going to go for today. So it's
Oh
quite
yes.
a rundown. Now, obviously, guests are the one thing people are probably going to say, who are the guests? Who are the guests? We've got a couple we've already announced. There are also a couple more. I've just hit my table. A couple more that we have got also in the kind of planning phase.
Mhm.
So there are going to be some more to be announced at some point soon on another stream, in fact. So yeah, those going on. But we got loads of comments coming in already.
That's it. I'm going to get the comments flashing up on screen. So we'll talk about where we've come from since October, Alex. So just to
Yeah.
tell people of the journey of what's happened since our previous event while I get these comments on there.
Yeah, so we've kind of hit the ground running, really. I mean, we had a lot of good comments, really good comments, to be fair. And we obviously sold out the second event we ever did. We sold out the first event we ever did. So we hope to do that again, a third time around. But obviously, this time we are now going for both Saturday and Sunday. That was after a lot of people at the first event did actually say they wanted a weekend event again. So yeah, 2 big days full of, like you said, talks, traders, gaming. It's gonna be good. A lot of community action joining us,
That's it.
and yeah, tons going on.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, like you said, Alex, the people wanted a weekend event again. We did that our very first one where we did across the Saturday and the Sunday. It's back
Yeah,
again for another weekend event, but it's kind of like two different events we're doing. You know, for the
yes,
Saturday's the more hardcore event with the big hitter traders, and the Sunday's the more family focused with a load of different traders. So,
Mhm.
you know, it's different. There's two different events we've got going with the weekend. So if you liked what happened last year, then the Saturday is that. If you want something a little bit different, then the Sunday is more for you then. So it's kind of, if you've got one ticket and you're thinking about, I might as well do Sunday as well, then get Sunday. Or if you haven't got any, we've got a new weekender ticket as well. So that was
Absolutely.
announced today, wasn't it?
That was announced today. Plus, actually, interesting for you all to know is
Hmm.
we do offer weekender tickets. That's pretty new. Not something we did. Well, obviously, we only had one day last time. Um, but yeah, no, this time we are also going to be doing a weekender ticket. So obviously, get them a little bit cheaper. It just means, instead of paying £10 for both days, I think it's something like £17 for adults and £8 for children for a full weekend. And like you said, we got two different, well, we actually got quite a few different sets of talks across the 2 days
Hmm.
to give you a reason to come and join us for both days, as well as tournaments. Can I go into the tournaments bit already? What do you
Well,
think, or not?
let's go back to the ticket side of things because there's
Go on.
comments about that already.
Yeah.
So we have obviously Saturday tickets. So we
Mhm.
have VIP tickets as well, something new for us this year, which is giving early bird so you can get in an hour before everybody else. So
Yeah.
the general admission, you're there an hour first. That's 10 o'clock in the morning. You can get in, go round and do whatever you want to do gaming wise and pick up either games from the traders, play some Antstream Arcade, play some Derby Compute Museum stuff. It's all going to be there.
Mhm.
And then general admission going on Sunday. Sorry, not Sunday, at 11. So there'll be two separate queues. So if you've got your VIP ticket, you'll get your wristband. It's a different wristband to everybody else. That's on general admission. And then you can go straight in. And then there'll be set traders as well doing certain separate things for those VIP only ticket holders. So you get a discount as well. So we'll talk about that more in depth in a bit. Family tickets. So it's 2 adults, 2 children, as classed as a family, but if there's just 2 adults and 1 child, that's still a saving to make as well. So that's across both days. And then Alex, like you mentioned, we've got a brand new weekender ticket that was only announced on the website today. So talk a little bit more about that then.
Yeah, so the idea of, like I said, the weekend ticket is just to basically save a bit of money, because, you know, if you're kind of umming and ahhing, are you like, well, do I want both days or do I just want the one? Hey, get both, bit of a saving. Like I said, 17 quid for adults. That's peanuts, realistically, isn't it, for what you're getting? And also 8 quid for kids. If you haven't quite made up your mind, they are all there. But they are limited, the weekender tickets, to just 50 for each day, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So if you are going to do the weekender tickets, I would do them pretty soon. The VIP tickets are absolutely smashing it for both days.
Well, yeah,
I
it's
kind
good.
of thought they would, if I'm honest.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's something we've not done before, but other places do
Yeah.
it. So other fairs do it, other markets do it. It's just because for those hardcore people there that want to get a certain game, so whether it be House of the Dead on the Sega Saturn or something like that, you know, a trader that's attending this event that's likely to have it, and you want to save on postage. You want to just get the game while it's there and actually see the game, because that's the thing. You know, you can buy things from CX online, eBay, Amazon. You can't see what it's like. You know, when you get there, you can see it in its cellophane, how the conditions like, if it's got a manual and all that sort of stuff. So these markets, these fairs are great if you're trying to get that said game or that said item. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Plus, with the VIP tickets, like you said, there are a couple discounts to have, more to be announced, but we've announced a few so far, and they are. I could take you to the website and do that, couldn't I?
Oh, you can.
Should I do that?
Do it.
Let's go to the website. You'll have to take me to it because you're in control.
You can present your screen. I'm sure you can.
Your screen's already there, but I don't think I can bring it up, can I?
Oh,
there it is. Right,
there it is, as if by magic.
Here's the website. I'm sure you've already seen this, most of you. But yeah, if we just go to buy tickets. Oh no, that's not what I want to be doing.
Well, no, that's what everyone should have done already. They should have bought their tickets.
Right? That's where you can buy the tickets from. But yes, so here we go. I think it's this one. Yeah, here we go. To buy tickets gives you a rundown of all the different tickets that we've got on offer. VIP tickets, children's standard, adult standard, family standard, and the weekender tickets all here. But yes, you do get 10% off consoles and games. Obviously, doesn't include new consoles with Dream Consoles. That's one of the traders who's going to be there for the full weekend, I believe, if I'm right in saying that. As well as that, SM Artworks 10% off across all of their images. But obviously, that's a minimum of £20 minimum spend. Then also Sega Mags are doing 10% off. So if there's a load of gaming magazines you want to pick up from Sega Mags, you'll get 10% off those. But it doesn't include the Bitmap Books titles. Now, obviously, they are sponsoring the event. They are one of two sponsors for this event. So we thank them very much for that. And obviously, we've also got Parallel Universe, who are also sponsoring the event. So, yeah, two big sponsors. But that's one thing to keep an eye out of, because if you want to be a VIP, do it before the tickets do sell out. Like I said, they're the ones that are really going for it at the moment, mainly for the early entry, because most people just want to get to those traders and grab what they've wanted for a long time, you know, before it's gone. Plus, across the weekend, there are different traders, different game traders for each day. So, for example, you know, obviously we've got Sore Thumb. They're there Saturday, but they're not there Sunday. But we've got another massive trader called Retromania who will be joining us just for the Sunday. So, loads going on. Sorry.
So, yeah, that's okay, because you've just dropped a name there that we haven't announced.
Oh, that's very true.
But, you know, because we've got quite a lot to announce, which we will do. But we might as well do it now while you're talking about the traders. So let's have a quick rundown of the traders that we've announced.
Yes.
And then we'll go to the floor plan afterwards later on, which will then show you all the traders that we've got announced, because both days are now fully sold out of traders. We've had traders contact us. Well, they're still to this day keep asking for tables, and we've got such a waiting list for future events as well. But it's when some traders say they want 6 tables, you know, they're going to bring a lot of stock. So it's we've got to cater for everybody and everyone that wants, you know, their trader space. So before we move on, actually, there was a couple of quick questions just before I forget them. Let's just take these off, and we'll go for the trader rundown in a second. So Antstream Arcade are here. That's great, and they're going to be at the event. They're returning with us, so it's great to have them back with us. Awesome people there. So one of the questions, let's scroll back because it went quite far back. Someone asked, I love it how it just refreshes and it goes, where are they? Where is it? Okay, let's have a look.
God, I thought Duke was in the room then. God.
That's it. Right. So Gemma Keen, is there anything for the evening on Saturday? So last year we did a after party, but then that split up into like 3 different after parties because the venue that we were supposed to have the after party was ramoed and we couldn't get in. Me and Alex, we turned up a little bit fashionably late and we couldn't get in. Then we tried to go to another venue that was quite quiet, and then it just all went all convoluted. But there's nothing set in stone yet. So if we do decide to do something, or at least just go for a drink or something to eat after the first day, the Saturday, then we'll put it on our socials. It might not be an announcement like a massive thing. It might just be a case of we're going here for something to eat. By all means, join us.
Yes, yeah.
So, but yeah, nothing as hectic as last year. So you'd be glad to know.
Yeah, I was going to say I've seen quite a few messages kind of floating around, seeing if we're doing anything in the evening. Like I said, we're just going to kind of play it by ear instead of trying to plan something because it's just so many people. it's hard to really plan that sort of thing.
Indeed. So quickly, there's other questions that are put in there as well about Mario Kart tournament. There is Mario Kart tournament taking place on Sunday only. So on the Saturday it's Super Smash Brothers. On the Sunday it's Mario Kart. So if you want Mario Kart to be in the tournament, you've got to be there on Sunday. If you want to play Smash Brothers in a tournament, it's Saturday. Yeah. So, and someone asked, is there going to be any trophies? Nintendo Nottingham do their certificates. So if you win that or come in second place or third place, then you get a certificate. I'm pretty sure that a couple of people within the community have got that. So sorry, Alex, you can carry on going through the website now.
Let's go for the trailer, shall we? And by the way, everyone, 88 days already. I know, nuts, isn't it? Yeah, there's our sponsors, Bitmap Books, Parallel Universe, partners. It had some really good partners this year as well. Obviously, we've got our charity partner again, Get Well Gamers. They're also going to be doing a raffle again. So last year it was a Game Boy, a modded Game Boy, with some games, box games. That was really, really good. Games You Loved, that's a very big partner for us. We thank them for their support. Same with Time Extension, that's another big one. Amiga Addict and Pixel Addict are back with us again. That's awesome. And then also Lakeside Arts, because they had a few different things going on recently, and they they helped kind of spread the word about the event. So obviously these are the talks that are announced so far. Like we said, there are more coming. Just planning. Yeah, there's a lot going on. So obviously we've got Tony Warrener. It's obviously Broken Sword and Beneath a Steel Sky. Very, very big games. You're probably going to know who Tony is from that. Simon Phipps back again. Obviously he was at the first event. He's back again from Core Design, Criterion Games, Acclaim, etc. He's done a hell of a lot. But he's back again. And obviously the Oliver twins. Who doesn't love the Oliver twins, right? I mean, one of the first games I think I ever played on a home computer was Dizzy. So, yeah, it's amazing to have them with us. We've got the Gebs back with us again, which is awesome. Thanks, Gebs, for all the support. To be fair, she's been doing a really good job. Great to have her here, or with us, I should say. Then, obviously, Retro Gaming Revival, who are in the chat right now, are going to be stage hosts. We've given them that, and they're going to run with it. And I'm sure they're going to do a really, really good job. They're with us for both days, Saturday and Sunday. Now, one thing, obviously, people are probably going to say, well, what days are these? What days are they all here? What we're going to be doing is doing another stream a little bit later on, or another time, I should say, where we're going to run through who's on what day, as well as the new announcements. That will all be one big stream, but we'll have the full rundown then. So obviously, keep your eyes out for that. If you haven't bought a ticket, like I said, probably best to get a weekender one just for that reason alone. As you said, community groups, gaming areas, then obviously we've got Nintendo Nottingham back with us again. Massive support from them. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and obviously Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Sunday. Everyone's got their favourite. I mean, you might want to do both. But Yeah, and then obviously at 4 o'clock on each day is when you'll actually have the finale of the tournament.
Yes.
So it'll be taking place during the day in their area, in the main room, and then at the end of the day, straight to the stage room. Hey, I don't know if anyone caught that bit. Stage room, where we'll be doing the finale of the tournament. But yeah, obviously, great to be supported by Antstream again. We're just ironing out some details with them on what they're going to provide, and we think it's going to be pretty damn awesome. But again, we can't announce that yet. Derby Computer Museum will be back with us, showcasing games, showcasing systems, I should say, computers from all the different eras. We had a really good feedback about them, to be fair.
Yeah.
And their area was jam-packed all of last time. So we've got a few traders on here, and this really is just a small amount of what's coming. You know, last time I checked, I think it was about 32 traders across the weekend. That's no joke. And yeah, we've got a hell of a mix coming up. Obviously, like I said, return of Saw Thumb. Everyone loves Saw Thumb. Mobile Games Exchange, awesome. Light Gun, Retro Gaming again. Matt is back with us again. Gambit Clothing. Now that's a new one.
Yep.
And we wanted them because of apparel. You know, they got T-shirts. They got some really, really cool stuff. So yeah, they're going to be with us. And then we obviously Donuts. You know, that's the one that everyone shouts about. Right Sprite Retro Gaming, that's another big one for us. Dream Consoles, the one that's giving us the discount. Arcade Frames, Sega Mags, MVP UK, obviously the manuals for the Switch games, SM Artworks, Monster Joysticks, and yes, there are even more, including the likes of Retromania. I mean, I could probably bring up a list, but it's literally the spreadsheet, so that just wouldn't look very good unless you have that to hand, James, that you want to go through?
We'll go through that on the floor plan because that would just be everything. We'll showcase that. But like you dropped earlier, the name Retromania, they do the rounds at all the gaming fairs and markets. So they're a big name. We're happy to have them there. But they're going to be there. Is it for Sunday or are they doing both days? I think it's both days, isn't it?
Which one is that, sorry?
Retromania.
They are there for both days.
Both days.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah, because we need to consult the spreadsheet because it changes all the time. Because some traders have came to us and said they can't do both dates now. Some of them said they want to do both dates now. So we've had to juggle around everything. And we've actually changed the floor plan from last year. And we've even changed it from earlier this year when we said the floor plan's done. So it's changed 3 times.
We changed it from about a week ago.
We have. But yeah, someone's put a comment to say merch. So there's no NottsVGE merch just yet because who would want to buy that? But, you know, maybe soon that we could have that. But there is gaming merchandise there. So that Gambit Gaming clothing is gaming merchandise of like clothes, hoodies, T-shirts, polo tops. But then all the other traders do have other merchandise as well, like whether it be bags, pin badges, scarves, all that sort of stuff as well. So there'll be some sort of merchandise related to gaming there, but nothing NottsVGE branded just yet. You know, we're not at that highest stage yet where you want to walk around wearing something NottsVGE. VGE. Excuse me. Right. So what's this here then? I'd like to see NottsVGE merch. Okay, so that's more feedback to take away with us because this event, all we've done is listened to the feedback of everyone. Even when I jumped onto Discord and had a lengthy reply with someone, I've then listened, me and Alex has listened to that feedback and we've implemented it into this event. So hopefully that person that put that comment in realizes that we've actually listened and we listened to what you've all said. So from the very beginning, where you weren't happy with, say, audio levels in some parts, we then found a venue that separated the 2 places and we've now changed it even more. So yeah.
Cool.
Right, what's this? Cool Gambit and ask them up. Well, who knows? Maybe. And what's this? Maybe. All these sort of ideas. Right, so let's move on to hello there, C-Mig. How you doing? Right, so what should we do now? What should we announce now? We've talked about Nintendo Nottingham doing 2 separate dates and 2 separate tournaments. Someone in the comments there said they've pushed everyone to Saturday for the Mario Kart. Well, if you've got Saturday tickets for Mario Kart, there may be some sort of Mario Kart on Derby Computer Museum or somewhere in the gaming area. But if you solely want to take part in the tournaments, you need to have a Sunday ticket or a weekend ticket, you know. So how does a floor plan sound? Should we announce the floor plan now?
I mean, I think we should probably do that.
Okay, right. So just give me 2 moments. Oh, it's Mini Miglets. How are you doing?
Hello.
Right. So give me a second whilst I get the website ready for you. So let's go.
Does this mean I'm going to press refresh in a minute?
In 2 seconds, yes. Just give me 1 moment whilst I get this, whilst I'm poised and ready. Yeah, do it.
Let's do it. This is where it doesn't change.
Just keep it going for a second. It should be there in a second.
No.
It will be.
There we go. Oh, look at that, everyone. Schedule and floor plan. Let's click it then. Here we go. So obviously, as we said, the schedule is coming soon, and that will be an entirely separate stream in itself, where we'll be announcing some new guests as well, and everything really. But this is it. So yes, obviously quite different. I mean, we've really had to cram this this venue, but not to its detriment. So obviously got the standard bar here, as you can see right here. Yes, entrance right here, main hall area right here. So you go on in. Obviously James will be standing there, and then to the left you'll have donuts. But yeah, this is the full rundown right here of who's at each day.
That's
so I'll
it.
Go for it here.
Sorry, so before, just like I was saying, if you want to go and check on it for yourself, by all means, it's now on the website to take a look where your favorite traders are. Like Alex said, me and Daniel will be at the entrance, letting everyone in with the tickets. So make sure you have your QR codes and tickets ready for us to scan and give you a wristband and let you run in like you all did last time, and all excited to go there. So, but yeah, Alex, talk everyone through this amazing floor plan in this self-contained, fully accessible by wheelchairs, push chairs, and everything. So yeah,
absolutely. It's literally open and accessible to everyone. So obviously the guest talk lounge. So obviously this is now where the actual stage is going to be. So before we had quite a few traders in this room, but the massive amount of feedback we had was people who were listening to the talks couldn't necessarily hear the talks that well, obviously because there's a lot going on in the other big rooms, and you know we could kind of hear that ourselves at the time. So we thought, okay, we've got to do something about this. And like I said, we had a couple things in Discord about this. So a couple of weeks ago, we decided let's make that change. So all the talks are going to be in its own self-contained room. Above it, as you can see, we've got Antstream Arcade. Like I said, great to have them back with us again. We love partnering with them. We think they're great in the service that they offer. So they're going to be with us again. Obviously, Nintendo Nottingham right next to them, which is great. Obviously, this map isn't necessarily 100% to scale, so some areas might look a bit smaller than they actually are. But yeah, Nintendo Nottingham are going to be in the corner there. Debug area, again, definitely a big indie area. So obviously, we've got Dan and the team. We've all kind of come together to create an indie area. So there's 12 games, I believe there is, or 13, it might even be 13 actually, titles, new titles, some of them haven't even seen the light of day yet, are going to be in the Debug indie gaming area. So that's great. SM Artworks, 35, which is great. Obviously, the bar is going to be there again. The barman last time was absolutely incredible. I cannot deny he put in so much effort. He really, really did. Obviously, I just saw a comment there a second ago about savoury treats and things like that. Number 22, I believe, will be offering this. Little Miss Mangas. Am I correct in saying that?
You are correct, yes. So Little Miss Mangas was, we found her at the Richard Herring Centre for an Easter event. So she had savoury snacks as well. So sausage rolls and all that sort of savoury stuff, as well as sweet stuff, because Peacock Catering can't be there this year due to a calendar conflict. But we soon replaced that trader with a pretty much par on par, really good savoury and confectionery trader, so that should be quite good. So they're right there by the bar. And just to let everybody know, so if you want to get teas, coffees and hot drinks, they do that at the bar as well. So it's not just Costa and Cafe Nero and other branded coffee establishments near the venue to go out to. You can actually stay here and have those at the bar. So it's not just beers and spirits and wines, they do coffees and other sorts of things as well.
Yeah, exactly right. And then we go on to 23 and 24. So it's a big area. This is actually 3 different tables. Well, three tables for one trader. And that is Trident Cards. They're new to the event. They are a massive Pokemon card stand. So that's new to the event. Because we actually, to be fair, again, that's another thing that got fed back quite a lot, is we didn't have any actual trading card people there, vendors. So we got a really, really big Pokemon trader with us. So that's great. 25 Pixel Addict, that's where they're going to be. So if you want to meet the guys, they'll all be there. Then you got Mini Miglets, which is great with the crochet stuff again. That was awesome. They sold so much last year. So much so I even at one point went to get one of the, it was like a strawberry looking cow, I think it was. And they had sold out. So they did really, really well. Retromania are going to be here, which again is new to the event. So that's great. It's going to be really, really good to have them with us. Like I said, they're there for both days. So that's really, really good. Sam Lanes is number 30. So that's pops and merch. So again, there's going to be some merch there as well as pops. And again, probably a couple other things like trading cards and stuff, but predominantly pops and merch. MVP, great to have Rowan with us again. Right next to Antstream, right there, which is great. Right, to be fair, great spot because he's right in the entrance point. See, you're not going to miss him. Antstream, like I said, then debug, yeah, gone through all of that. So yeah, that. Oh, actually, no, let's keep going. There's more. Yeah, I don't know how I've missed all this. Obviously, number 20.
Let me just stop you there 1 second, Alex. We've had 2 comments now about the same thing. So we've got Dorbs that's asked us, is there any plans to live stream the event? And also this same comment here as well, any plans to live stream the event by Axel? Are there any plans to live stream this event? And is it possible? I mean, the venue doesn't have very good internet or Wi-Fi anyway, so it might be. And last year, Antstream Arcade, we used mobile internet. Now, didn't you, Alex, to get that up and running? It was like 1 second before the public got into the door and it connected. So it was that close to not working. But
this is the thing, yeah.
Yeah, because our volunteers and people that helped us out were so great. Just rushing around. Yes, I know people have said in the comments about how the audio was awful last year. But, I mean, look, it's one of those things. We're learning all the time. And it's an event. We're putting on an event. It's 2 blokes putting on an event. And to that scale, the venue have said they've got a new AV system, but we're not deciding to go with that purely because of last year. It might be a new one for them, but it still might be archaic. So we're going to go for, we've purchased our own microphones and our own equipment this time to see if that's any better. And because the talks are now in a separate room, so it's not going to be flooded by any of the other gaming and trader talks. So you're sat there, you're listening to Oliver Twins talking about the gaming over the years from the 80s, 70s and beyond. Simon Phipps talking about Switchblade and Rick Dangerous. You know, you're going to be in that room amidst listening to those stories, you know, of the games that we all remembered growing up. So yeah, so it's separate from the main hall area. So that should hopefully help with the sound bouncing around the room as well.
Yes, actually an interesting comment there, talking about confetti. Now, I can give a realistic answer to this based on the fact that, like I said, I was part of another event. If you actually want to rent out confetti, it's £16,000 a day. So it can be done, but that event, confetti itself isn't actually built for events like that. Obviously, there is the other venue as well. Yeah, it's just not really. It's not really set up for this. We have been looking at other venues as well, you know, potentially for growth. But hey, we're here at the moment, and we like this venue. But yes, there are certainly things we do want to build upon. You know, we want to offer even more traders, ease of access, everything like that. But either way, this is where we are this year. So obviously, yes, Derby Computer Museum will be back with us again, all on that top back wall. So that's great. That's great.
Okay, before we move on, I know you said confetti.
Yes.
Our good friend here, just right here, has announced, well, not announced, has asked, any new traders? Yes, there's loads.
To be fair, there are tons of new traders at this event. Well, here's just a few of them. So we've got Gamers Attic. So obviously they're just here Sunday. They are, to be fair, they're brand new. They've only been running for a couple months. They're going to be with us for Sunday only. Yep. Like I said, Right Sprite Retro Gaming is new to us. That again, just Sunday. So if you don't have a Sunday ticket, I'd probably advise getting one, just for that reason alone.
I mean, because that's why, if I go back to where I said that they're two separate days. So if you're familiar with our previous events and you liked how that was, that's Saturday. If you want something a little bit different, because what we've done as well, we've kind of focused on the community aspect as well and local businesses as well. So there's a second trader area. So before it was solely gaming in the floor plan in the main hall area, and it's a second trader area. So we're focusing on small businesses and local traders, as well as the big game traders as well. So charities are going to be there, smaller businesses, community. That's what makes our event special for us as well, to actually get some independent traders in. And yeah, like you said there, you've got Right Sprite Gaming. If you go on their website, the stuff they do is incredible. And for them they're from Wales, to come over to Nottingham for this event on Sunday only is something special. You know, and that's not saying anything bad about any of the other traders, but I'm looking forward to picking up some items from them as well. So yeah, it should be good.
Right. I mean, Mini Geek Boutique, they're new as well. You know, Beaton's Exclusive Sweets. I mean, what a name! You know, Freak Show Treats. By the way, you are going to be blown away when you see what they actually have at an event for kind of, you know, your treats and everything. But it's really, really awesome. But yeah, tons and tons of new people. Like I said, Retromania is a massive one for us. They're coming all the way from London. So, you know, tons and tons going on. Like I said, it really is two separate days. But as you can see, it's packed to the rafters with traders. We
can't get any more traders in. We can't get any more tables in. The actual venue said they've got no more tables left for us. So this is as packed as it can be for this event. We've done it in a way to make it safe for everyone as well. So that reflects on the tickets that we sell. We're not going to overdo it like some other places, just cram people in. We'll make it comfortable for you, so you can walk around and not be barging and not be like sardines. You know, we're happy how this has gone, and we're happy the amount of traders that we've got. We've already got a list of traders, all new ones as well, that want to be involved in any future events. So the catalogue of traders that we've got is outstanding, and the ones that are returning to us as well is great. And all you people that have purchased tickets as well, coming back to our events, it's very humbling. So thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. It's great for everyone to show the love, as it were. Nice to see some HDMI solutions. I'm assuming you're talking about Right Sprite Retro Gaming. They do have some HDMI solutions, but they also offer a lot of games. To be fair, they even sell some homebrew.
They also sell Dream Pie.
That perfect, because I need to buy one. So that's good. That's awesome. But yes, loads and loads going on from the floor plan, as you can see. Make sure to get that weekend ticket if you don't already. So what are we on to next?
Let's have a look. I mean, the comments are just coming in thick and fast, so to speak. What's this? If there's bars 2 people deep, then it ain't worth it. Well, there is a bar there, and it's a lengthy bar, but there's only one guy man in it, so the queue might back up. But yeah. What's this here? Last event was a blast. Top job. I'm sure this year will be even better. Thank you, Tim. It was lovely to have you join us for our last event, and I'm sure. And when you've been at our events on the road, like in Norfolk for OLL and stuff like that. So it's always nice to catch up and chat with you. I'm getting that crochet cow this year. Yes, I've got a crochet that I purchased from Mini Miglets as well, which is a mini Pop-Tart. So
yes, I've seen that. Yeah, it's awesome.
Right, so what are we moving on to now? So we spoke about Nintendo Nottingham doing the 2 dates of tournaments. Spoke about the ticket offers. We've got VIP across both days, allowing you early access and discount on traders. And also we spoke about Derby Computer Museum making a return, but they've moved location now. So if you move slightly up on the floor plan, there, Alex.
Yeah, I can move it up. Do you say up or down?
Up, please. That's it. So they're in a different location. So they were previously on the right-hand wall, but now this time they're at the back where Debug were last year. So there's a bit more space to play those older classic consoles and machines. And we have a nice collection of traders on the right-hand side wall as well, plus a trader that's an exhibition is going to be showcasing some Xbox dev kits as well, which would be really good to get involved in. So what else is there to discuss? Live panel talks. We've kind of briefly spoke about them, but there's still more to talk about.
Yeah.
Just trying to have a look. So we've done the floor plan, done the traders. I think that's about it, isn't it, Alex? I mean, what else is planned for the weekend?
I'm trying to think what else. I mean, like you said, there's competitions across the weekend. There are going to be more talks, but obviously we can't announce them yet because we're still planning them all. Now, one thing to note, because obviously we got Retro Gamer Revival in the stream right now, is obviously they're going to be live at 8 o'clock tonight, and they are going to be announcing a code. And what will that code get you? It will get you 15% off all ticket types. So like I said, if you've watched this stream, you then go and join their stream, you'll then get a 15% off code, which will entail you, like I said, 15% off across all ticket types. So that's any type of ticket, VIP, a weekender, just a child ticket, whatever you want, 15% off that ticket type.
Cool. So we've got a question here saying about the debug area for gaming. So as you see there in the debug area, that's going to be kind of like exam style tables that people will sit on. So there'll be separate games or machines on one separate table with chairs. There'll be chairs also in the Derby Computer Museum area. There'll be chairs in some of the Xbox debug area as well, over the Xbox area as well over there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there'll be enough chairs all round in the debug area. So I think what we're going to do, because it's this is just quite new that we've said about this debug area, because we initially had debug in the guest talk area, but listening to feedback already on Discord, we was like, no, that's not going to work. We need to get them out of there, or put them somewhere else. So we're replacing the stage area with the debug area. We may still have the stage somewhere. We've not decided where we're going to put that because it's on wheels. We can move it, but the debug area is likely to be back to back, so you can walk around kind of like EGX style thing, not in that huge scale, but there'll be a set of games at the front and a set of games behind those, so you can, if the front area is full, the back area, let me rephrase that, if the front side of it is packed, just go around and play some of the other games around the other side. But yeah, there'll be chairs, enough chairs to sit down and play some of those games.
Is there going to be merch for debug? No, obviously they'll be selling their magazine, which is up to episode issue 5, which just came out today. So that'll be at the event, and to be fair, it'll be close to, actually, I think even the next issue 6, will be out by then. I think it releases just before the event. So they'll all be there. The whole team will be there. And yeah, it's going to be tons and tons of indie games. It's just going to be so many games to play at this event. That's the thing. Like,
well, that's it. We've got a question here. Is Debug going to bring some games and other stuff as well, may I ask? So Debug, essentially the debug area is filled with developers. That's the debug area. So there'll be games to play. Some of the developers, I don't know, everybody in the chat went to the Debug U event. Alex, that was amazing, by the way. It's a great work to you there. And everybody else involved.
Yeah.
But it was nice that some of the devs had little items to pick up as well, like pin badges and stickers and swag stuff to pick up. So but yeah, that's I don't know what other stuff you mean. Do you mean like Debug branded things like t-shirts, hoodies? I don't know if they sell their own merch.
No, they don't at the moment. Just like us, they don't at the moment. They may in future, who knows? But yeah, I think like what you said, a lot of the devs are already saying they're going to bring things like stickers, all the sort of bits and pieces that you'd expect at an event full of developers showcasing games. They will be doing that. LAN party next. Well,
I mean, we did that at
who
OLL
knows?
LAN party.
Yeah,
If anybody turned up to Norfolk for OLL, I remember that event was pretty cool at the time. But yeah, so we had LAN Dreamcast, LAN Xboxes, and as Rocker Jarvis says here, Halo 2 16-player 4 consoles, bring it back in the gaming area. I mean, who knows? If we go to a bigger venue, we may have a LAN area, like who doesn't want Double Dash, linked up with GameCubes and all that sort of stuff. So, but yeah, it's all these things to listen to.
Absolutely. I think something like LAN party, a LAN area, I should say, is something we would like to do. We just don't have the room at this point. And if we do go to a bigger venue next time, I think that would be something we'd probably want to do. But who knows? Who knows?
Well, that's it. It's all about space, and like I mentioned in the Discord comment, it's also about electricity as well for the traders that need it. So we have to think about putting traders that don't necessarily want power to the ones that actually have to have it. So if like Antstream, they need power, they need access to the internet. Derby Computer Museum need the same, but not the internet side of things. So it's like everything needs to be thought about in depth before we start doing some changes. A LAN event area would need full-on internet and power or LAN capabilities, and that can't just be plonked in the middle of a floor plan because there'll be wires everywhere, and this venue doesn't have plug sockets from the ceiling or floor. So it's just all things to keep in mind. So it could be a different venue if we get a green light and all that sort of stuff to move venues, but we're quite happy with this. But we've outgrown it in a way. We can't put anything else in this venue to make it, we can't put anything else in it. It's full to the rafters. We've even tried to think about putting a trader in the hallway before you get into the venue, but that weren't going to happen.
So there's just no way that would have happened.
No.
But yeah, no, obviously there is someone who would quite easily be able to put on something like a Quake 3 tournament. Could happen, but not at this event. No, not this time around.
Cool. Well, I think I'm just going through the comments here, and I think everybody's happy with what we've said. If there's any questions that you have, by all means, put it in the chat now, because we're going to be drawing to an end to this real soon, this live stream. But this live stream is going to appear on our site, and it's also going to appear across our various social platforms, because people may just want to see the floor plan for this bit, or they may just want to see the trader information. So if you've got questions, put it in the chat now. We'll answer them as quickly as we can. But yeah, hopefully every single person that is in the chat will be joining us this year. If you've not bought your ticket yet, why not? You should be buying it and supporting us, your favorite YouTubers. So but we're looking forward to it. It's July the 20th and the 21st. It's a weekend event, 2 different events taking place in a sense. Yeah, we can't wait. And Alex, what are you looking forward to most about this forthcoming July?
For me, it really is the fact we've got even more game traders than before. Because that again was the one big thing, is people want game traders, but they just want more and more game traders. so we, like you said, we've really delivered on the amount that's going to be there. And I think the talks are shaping up nicely.
One moment, Alex. Sorry, I keep interrupting. I do apologise.
Go on, mate. You go for it.
Dwarves has put a comment saying a week after the Euro final, our first event, we did it on the day of the World Cup final.
That's right.
And we still managed to sell out 2 days.
We did.
So if you lovely people, do the same, it'd be great, to sell out our event. But look, if we can do it during a World Cup final, during rail strikes, during coach strikes, during disruptions, during bad weather, to sell out 2 dates for our first ever event. This is our 3rd event now. So if you can kind of do the same again and let everybody know that this event is good and a reason to purchase the tickets and make your way to Nottingham, then do so, because we do appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, carry on. I know. I kind of just like to, get all involved, don't I? Because I've not been on the camera since October.
I was going to say, But yeah, no. So yeah, game traders, and like I said, the talks are the things that are really shaping up really nicely. I think we've got some nice surprises coming for that, but we think everyone's going to love. But yeah, we'll be doing another stream soon as that's all nailed down and we know who's coming on what days. Like I said, if you're looking for a little discount, make sure to follow the Retro Game Revival guys straight after us at 8 o'clock. Get a bit of discount, 15% off all ticket types. But yeah, it's going to be amazing. I don't know what else we really need to say.
There's nothing else to say. I mean, it's lovely, the comments. People are looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We look forward to welcoming you again. Like I say, myself and my brother Rocker Jarvis will be at the door to get your QR codes ready, and we'll give you your wristbands, and there you go. You can go in and have a game and chat to Alex while you're in the main hallway area. And you know, we just can't wait. It's going to be good. We're going to do another one of these streams nearer to the time as well, just to announce other things such as the schedule. That's going to be announced then. So the rundown of what's happening across both days, the talks, the tournaments, and the traders, again in a bit more detail. So yeah, it's gonna be good.
Great. I think we can probably end it there then, mate.
We can probably end it there. We're going to end it there, but thank you very much, everybody. And we'll see you in July, the 20th and the 21st of July. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you very much.
Goodbye, everyone.
Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye.